afternoon, fret friends. It is a Sunday. It is Sunday the 21st of March, year of our Lord 2021, and it happens to be mine and my wife's wedding anniversary today. 9 years of blissful, happy marriage so far, and many, many more to come. Having a great day, but my wife's just nipped shopping, so I've got a little bit of time to myself while I'm preparing dinner today. I've got a little bit of time to myself, and I'm going to upgrade my Squier Classic Vibe Tele. And here it is. I've had it for about 3 weeks. It's all stock. It's still got the cellophane on the scratch plate, and everything on it is still original. And I love it. Now you remember from an earlier video, I did level the frets on this, and I did cut the nuts because that's what needed doing. In the meantime, I've been out and ordered a few bits, and in particular the bridge and the saddles, and they're okay stock, but we like to go with the Wilkinson, which gives you brass compensated saddles, which are a lot better than these steel uncompensated ones. So I thought we'll change the whole lot, and it comes in at a whopping £18.36 for this, and it's an exact fit. It's just a drop in, and there you go, exactly the same except Wilkinson. It's got your string through and everything. It's the same size, blah, 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 blah. So we are definitely going to be doing that today. Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be upgrading the pickups. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the pickups on these. They are really quite good. They're really very, very good. But I would like a little bit more from them. I've not measured them on here, but I imagine they put out about 5.5, 6K. I want something definitely beefier on the bridge. I've not bought a bridge pickup yet. I am going to go for something quite special, and I'm going to order something. Special. I'm not going with my tried and tested Seymour Duncans as I normally do, and I'm not going with anything as expensive as bare knuckles. Though I really like bare knuckle pickups, I do actually think that they are too expensive. I think you pay too much for them. So I'm going to be looking at something from probably either the Creamery or Oil City pickups, or maybe someone else. There's another company I found. I've emailed them on Facebook, not had a reply yet. Evil Sheep guitar pickups, and they do a honky tonk sheep, which is like a broadcaster or a no-caster type pickup. Pumps out about 9.5K, which is what I'm looking for, but I would like it tappable. So I do want a single coil, but I want a fat one. I want pumps out a little bit more, give me that beefy tone, but something I can coil tap. In the neck, I am undecided. I have been given one pickup, which is this, and it's just a generic, it's a P90 in a humbucker sized thingy. I've been given that, that's a bridge pickup, I've been given it. So I'm going to try it. I'm probably not going to settle with that. If I was going for a P90, I'd probably want a full size one. But I also have gone and bought myself I bought a mini humbucker. So that's one to try in the neck, and I can try it because I have bought 2 new scratch plates or pick guards to install new pickups, and I'll show you one. I couldn't get a black one for the humbucker, so the P90 size, the humbucker size P90. So I went and bought one of these jobbies in, what do you call it? Tortoiseshell type colour. This is supposed to be a direct replacement, direct fit. It's close, but it's not perfect. I don't think it is going to fit, and I'm probably going to send it back, so I'm going to leave the cellophane on there. It's not a direct fit. It says it fits on a Classic Vibe, it doesn't, but I've got that one. Well, I bought this from DIY Guitar Parts on eBay. That's going back. I am going to cut my own pick guards. I'm going to go and order some 3-ply black plastic, or black whatever it is, and I've got this one I've got a mini humbucker as well to try. So I've got that pickup with that pick guard, and I come across this, and I was looking, someone says mini humbucker is what you want. So I thought, Tesla pickups, never heard of them. Found this, Tesla mini humbucker, 50 quid they're supposed to be. You get a dummy offering it on eBay, 38 quid. I thought, well, I've got to have it at that. I did assume it was a bit better spec than it, not better spec, but I thought it was possibly handmade. It's not handmade, they are made in Korea, so I imagine they're made by Artec. But I have got the pick guard as well from Guitar Anatomy. Again, doesn't quite fit, and I'm probably going to send it back, so I've left a cellophane on it. as you do. Left the cellophane on it. I don't think this fits either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my own pick. I'm going to send these back. I'm going to get myself a sheet of this type plastic. This might fit actually. But oh, this might fit, but this has got 8 holes. I don't mind drilling 3 extra holes. Absolutely do not mind doing that if that is a good fit. But that will go with that pickup. I do not have a bridge pickup yet. I'm not bothered about that. I'm going to do this in stages. I'm going to do it in stages. Today I am going to, I'm not going to change any pickups or anything. I'm just going to change the bridge today. I'm going to plug it in and play it as well. I love this guitar, it's fantastic. It's totally changed the way I play guitar. It's totally changed the sounds I use and everything because I'm playing more of a, not so much a standard Telecaster way, because if I'm going to play anything I'm going to play blues or blues rock or that kind of gear. So that's where it's going to be. So today I'm going to whip the strings off. I've already levelled the frets. I've already cut the nut slots. I'm going to be changing the bridge and the saddles today, and I'm going to be trying it again. I'm also going to be upgrading all the electrics. I've got 2 super switches here. I could go 5-way. Could go 5-way switch, do all manner of good things on there, but I'm probably going to go for my tried and tested 4-way switching. Now, I don't know if I have a 4-way switch. I do have pots and capacitors galore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've got 5 ways here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I could do with a strap 5-way. There's strap 5-ways in there. Oak Grigsby ones. I'm pretty certain I've got some Telecaster ones. I can't see any. Well, that's a switch. I have to nip out and buy some. This is all the electrics in here. I wonder if I've got anything in a lower down drawer. What's there in there? That's the Oak Grigsby 5-ways. Well, blow me. I really did think I had some 4-ways knocking about in there. It doesn't look like I have. Right, I'll buy some in a minute. Let's go and get on the old eBay there, or WD Music, or Axes or something. See what we've got in here. Well, I totally squizzed myself here. I was certain I had some 4-ways knocking about. And it doesn't appear that I have. Well, that is a surprise. I must go and get some ordering done. Here's one here. This will be a 4-way. This is it. It's a Telecaster. I know I had one knocking about. This was off my. I upgraded my Fender American Standard Telecaster with this. I've sold that Telecaster now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-way. Exactly what I need. Should even have a right knob on this. Yep, even got right knob on it. Look. Right, there's my 4-way. That's fantastic. I'm going to be going with a stacked single coil on the bridge, some kind of stack, some kind of fat thing. I could also go with an Oil City something. It's a vintage tap. It's about 76 quid. It looks brilliant. Probably going to go with that, 9.5k or something similar. Mini humbucker's going to go in the next. I'm going to go with 500k pots, a 0.047 capacitor. I've got some Russian paper in oil ones knocking about over there. I have some Mullard mustard ones knocking about. I'm sure I have some orange drops knocking about. I've got some push pots here, linear. I should have a logarithmic one knocking about as well. So I'm going to find out what the pots are in there. I'm going to swap them out. I've got pots galore in here. They're 250s. They're Strat 500s, look. So I do have 1 volume or 250 tone of 500 volume. So they will be CTS top quality. I've got Bourne's pots in there. I have Bourne's no load pots. I have CTS 250s. I've got all manner of things. I've got some cheap Chinese ones, which are surprisingly very good. They won't go in my guitars though. Then I go over to the other side. I've got a 1 meg CTS. I've got CTS 500k, 1 linear, 1 log. There you go. There's my parts. I've got a Gibson one. I've got a long CTS 500k audio to match the Gibson. So I've got 2 Gibson ones. WD Premium Tone 250. So I've got all manner of pots here. CTS look. Blah 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 blah. So we've got some really good pots in there. I also have some alpha pots knocking about. So I'll find exactly what I need in there. Definitely going to go with the 4-way. Yeah, looking really, really good. So going to change the bridge. Give me a few minutes to get everything set up. What a guitar this is though. Very, very nice. Like I said with these, they're not a false economy. They're a great buy, but the thing is, I really do think you are going to have to be getting a fret level when you buy one of these. So consider your £339 layout with a fret level on top. I charge 120 quid for a fret level and a setup. That puts your £339 guitar up to £459. Is this worth £459? Possibly. The weight of it, my goodness, this is such a great guitar. But you could go get yourself a Fender Buyer, or whatever you call it, BAGA. You could get one of them for about 500-600 quid, couldn't you? Used. And you've got one of these, if not better. I don't know. I am quite happy for me to go and spend money on this and upgrade it. The thing is, I don't need to upgrade the tuners. I don't really need to change the electrics and the pickups, but I am going to do. So my pickups are going to cost me, let's go 85 quid for a bridge. I've gone 40 quid for a neck. So that's 125 quid. Your pots and your electrics, another 25 quid. That's 150 quid. You see, for me, that's fine. Upgrade that guitar will be absolutely brilliant, but I can do the work. I can level with frets. Tuners, if I want to get some better tuners, another 50 quid. So 200 quid on top with a fret level 320 and you're already playing 340. It makes this guitar a £680 guitar when all said and done. You know, say getting on for 700 quid with the bridge. So you've got to decide whether you think that's worth it or not. If you've got some pickups knocking about, some electrical components knocking about, and you can do a fret level yourself, excuse me, and you've got some tuners knocking about, go ahead, buy it. I love the guitar. And I'm going to keep it as I'm not going to change anything, I'm not going to change the logo or anything. It is a Squier. I'm going to change the electrics and the pickups just to my personal taste, but I am totally happy with this stock. It sounds sweet as. I would possibly always have changed the bridge anyway, so that's what I'm going to do today. So give me a few minutes, get set up, and we'll oil the strings off, we'll desolder what we need to desolder, and we'll get this what we're talking about, get the bridge piece and everything removed, and we'll replace it. And here I am back with the first upgrade, and that is the bridge fitted with the brass saddles. Didn't do anything else. I did move the pickup a little bit, just a little bit, bring it up a little bit higher to give it a bit more volume. I did have a problem installing this bridge, in as much as the screws that held the old bridge in actually stripped when I was taking them out, which was really poor. The quality of them was quite horrendous. I've stuck them in there? I'm sure I stuck them in the bin, they're here. You're probably not going to see from where you are, I'm not going to zoom in, but these ends stripped. So I had to basically bend this plate on this corner one here to be able to pull the screw up enough to squeeze it, to pull the plate off and get some pliers on and remove it. I have dented the guitar under this corner. Now you can't see it with this plate on there, but I know it's there. Now it doesn't matter because it's my guitar, but for anyone watching this video, when you remove these bridge screws here, use a proper fitting screwdriver and do it by hand. Don't use an electronic or a battery operated screwdriver like I did and pagger the screws. But anyway, it is in there. I put original pickups back in, all original electrics, original pickups. Now let me tell you about these pickups. I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know they were Fender designed, but Fender design to me meant pretty much the same as Duncan designed. You know, Seymour Duncans that are designed in Korea, and they're not very good at all. So I thought these are of the same ilk, but they're not. They actually sound fantastic. I didn't mention this earlier, but they do sound fantastic. And I went and measured them yesterday, and I'll give you the measurements here. It's really quite astonishing. And they are fantastic pickups, so they're held in quite high regard. And there you go, that's the neck pickup, and that's the bridge. So here's a bridge pickup. Bridge pickup measures 707 on the multimeter there, that's K ohms, and the neck 7.5, and they are astoundingly good pickups. In fact, I'm going to give you a little demo of what they sound like now. I'm just on the clean channel of my 6505 Mini. I'll give you a taste of that, and it is a nice clean. And I tend to play on my neck pickup. So I'm going to set up my guitar for how I play, and I've got a JHS Angry Charlie, drive on quite low, about 11 o'clock, volume high. I've got the bass and the mids boosted to about 2 o'clock, and I've got treble down to about 10 o'clock, and that sounds like this. Really nice. I boost that with a clean overdrive, no drive on there, just clean. And this is a kind of sound I'd probably use on my neck pickup, volume rolled off a little, and it's just a lovely bluesy tone. And that is on the neck pickup. And that to me sounds fantastic. Really, really nice. Lead sounds again pretty nice. And just sounds wonderful to me. That's the kind of sound I will be using. It's why I bought this Telecaster. So that's it, that's the first of the upgrades, and all I have changed is the bridge of my saddles. That is it. I have set the guitar up, I have leveled the frets, and I have cut the nut. I still have to tweak the nut slots, by the way, because I've gone with a heavier string. I use Diodario 1149s on a Tele. I think they sound brilliant. I think that tone's brilliant. I think the guitar is fantastic. I know I mentioned before, is it good value for money if you've got to spend £120 on a fret level, but as it is, if you get one of these and it comes in with level frets for £339, you're not going to get a better guitar. It is astoundingly good. That said, I will be putting a 4-way switch in there, which I have. I'll be upgrading the pots and the capacitor, and I will be swapping the pickups. I'm going for a custom made broadcaster type pickup in here, measures 10.5k. I'm going for one made by Evil Sheep Pickups UK. He is making me, well, it's a broadcaster type, so it's going to be about 10.5k. It's called a Honky Tonk Sheep. Measures 10.5. He's not going to tap it. He says if you want to just tap it, he says just roll the volume down a little bit. Well, I will be putting a treble bleed on my volume anyway, but that's not a problem to me. In the neck, I am probably going to be sticking the Tesla mini humbucker I've just bought. So I'm going to go mini humbucker with a split option on that. Broadcaster type, Squier type pickup in the bridge. 4-way options give me the option of these two in series, so they are wired like a humbucker. Is that series or parallel? I'm never quite sure, keep forgetting, but that gives me that 4th option anyway. So I'll have that option, and I'll be splitting humbucker option and a nice fat pickup in the bridge. So that's what I'm going to be doing, but for now that's all I'm doing. I've got to get my pickups ordered. I've got to get my scratch plates. I'm going to make scratch plates. I've ordered some thick ply plastic to make my own scratch plates. I'm going to make one for a humbucker size and one for a mini humbucker size. I'll be making them exactly according to this. So I've left the cellophane on there because I'll be drawing around. I don't be marking that up. This cellophane will come off once I've got the new ones made. So that's going to be a few weeks in the making. So for now, that is all the upgrades I'm doing on this, and all I've upgraded, like I say, is the bridge and the saddles. That is it. So I'm going to time this video up just for now, but it is part 1 of my Telecaster Classic Vibe upgrades. Just before I do go, a reminder of my website, facebook.com/ng17. That's facebook.com/NGONESEVEN. I'm Victor, I'm your fret friend. And until the next part of this video with Telecaster upgrades, God bless you, be good to each other, and I'll see you in the next one.